the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
Now return coming from the 7. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of the load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be third down. From the gun, it's Penix. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. Oh, looked like he may have had a scene for a moment. He was taken down after a solid return. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who played in College Station, their rookie quarterback out of Texas A&M.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Once again, it's Warren. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
It's third down and 12.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He'll get back to Jalen Warren. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Falcons offense going to take over now for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago,
Bijan Robinson inside the 20. And he is gone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's McKenzie. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the Steelers' 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
That's another Steelers' 1st down.
A give. Here's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. At best, might have even lost a yard there.
Loss of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 12th touchdown of the year.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Throwing is Penix. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's the punter now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And some nifty running on the return. He took some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Check.
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
6. That's good for us Steelers. First down.
On first and 10, it's Warren. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down. Let's go. First and 10 at the 47.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with second and 3 coming up.
Right there, hurt. Let's go.
On second down, Warren. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play. Third and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Metcalf with the grab. They're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Warren. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
13 more yards. And the Steelers first down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal.
Go! Warriors, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown Steelers. That his second TD catch of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. The outside. Catch made by London. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, and here comes Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards, something to pick up. It's second and inches at their 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Throw here down the field. It was fall. Incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate they were spot on.
And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
A gain of a yard. First down Atlanta.
To throw is Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll be second down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Penix on third down. Quick throw here is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
It's a gain of 6. And the Falcons.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run this. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Atlanta.
16 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
From the gun, it's Penix. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on second down. He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now Penix on third and long. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Get across the 20 and mark them at the 22-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Past the 45, down the sideline, inside the 25, and they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards.
for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Falcons 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And it's going to throw again. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. McKenzie to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive? 1st and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. He'll look to throw. He's got Freiermuth moving on the left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
65-6.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He'll look this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Divine Diablo there to make the play. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At their
Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Jones, the former first-round pick, guilty that time. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Set. 18, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the former Charger, Joshua Palmer. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Bills continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is Chris Godwin. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bucs get a 2nd straight win after that 1-2 start. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Packers. And it's Desmond Ridder hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Packers started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, like, it doesn't happen in the vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on 4th down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on 4th down on 4th down. They knew they were going for it on 4th down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I have it. So I don't need to get it all on 2nd, all on 3rd. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
Third and long.
Brought down back at the 32.
60 Eagles. 18, 5 years.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Moving to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And the lefty Penix on first down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Steelers.
From the gun, here is Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And here's Bijan. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Steelers' 30.
On second down, Penix. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. That his first touchdown this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Forced out wide.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
On the return, it's McKenzie. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding. Zach Frazier, the center, guilty that time. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Troy Anderson on the coverage.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete to Washington. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Steelers.
They'll look to throw yet again. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
First and 10.
On the ground, this is Warren. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
22-yard line.
On the give, it's Johnson. And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Okay, ready?
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long. Like, he's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Warren. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Falcons 16. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and And throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. Oh, a loose football. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw. It's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. Here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And you wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And mark them down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Lots of space past the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He was tackled at the
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Working across the field. Completes this one to Hopkins.
Another really nice throw right there. And as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Here's Warren. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get it.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
26 yards. And the Falcons first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Falcons first down.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face second down and 7. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Steelers getting ready to punt this one away. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.